It's your chance to get 20% off Australia's largest range of tiles, pavers and stone at Amber this week. From fresh trends to timeless classics, Amber has the answer.
Obviously a smart professor type. Eats numbers for breakfast and yet he takes out this home insurance policy. Could have got top-notch cover for a whole lot less.
Get award-winning cover for less with Budget Direct. Insurance solved.
When you settle for one of the big four banks, it can feel like you're going nowhere. But you always have a choice. A choice to enjoy banking that rewards customers, not shareholders. A choice to save money and get ahead. To enjoy a better banking experience. And support your local community at the same time. A choice to enjoy banking that will help you get to where you want to be sooner. But don't wait for the sign. Leave your bank behind and enjoy the way banking should be. Unwrap magic this Christmas with family and friends. Made even more special with Ferrero Rocher. Discover the delicious combination of a whole hazelnut, rich creamy chocolate, a crisp wafer, and gently roasted hazelnut pieces. Unwrap magic this Christmas with Ferrero Rocher.
For your new tyres?
For me, it's the free tyre care plan.
I like how it gives me free puncture repair. If I damage a tyre in the first 12 months and it can't be fixed, they'll replace it free.
Find out about our tyre care plan today.
Apparently, Simple Smiths makes getting health insurance easier. You can even talk to an expert. Ups up. Oh, hungry?
You might need to after that.
Discover Simple Smiths and compare the market. Simples.
Senior Constable Catherine Emerson has taken out the New South Wales Police Officer of the Year award. As a member of the Traffic and Highway Patrol Command in Newcastle, judges said she had an unwavering commitment to her community.
Not only does this award recognise my achievements, but the courage of all emergency service workers who represent the community on a daily basis.
An officer of 29 years, Senior Constable Emerson received high praise after she was the first to arrive at the scene of a truck crash on the M1 last year, which claimed the life of an 8-year-old boy and his carer. It was meant to be the one place they could truly feel safe, but dozens of residents at a Sydney apartment building had been targeted in their own home. A man they lived with is now facing 11 charges for allegedly setting up spy cameras to watch their every move.
When Anton Steinbrunner moved to Sydney and in with his old friend James Maxwell, little did he know a sinister big brother was sharing his room.
There was a camera installed in my bedroom.
Discovered in a clock pointing right at his bed.
And there was a tiny camera installed in a digit 6.
A network of prying eyes secretly stashed around the property, allegedly put there by his 49-year-old housemate so he could watch along on his mobile phone. Police say Maxwell took more than 50 intimate recordings of the 10 people living in the apartment, using another clock device to film in the bathroom.
I can just imagine what people were doing in
But this wasn't the only apartment allegedly rigged up. When police arrived here yesterday, they found another unit in the same block also had hidden cameras. Devices were pulled from that share house and it's understood police found at least 6 other cameras and night vision equipment as they piled the accused's belongings on his bed.
How does that make you feel?
Just disgusting, especially that I was considering him as my friend.
A shocking breach of trust, all captured on camera.
At least 42 people have died in a gas explosion on a bus in Zimbabwe. The vehicle was travelling near Bait Bridge, close to the South African border, when it exploded into flames. It's thought a gas canister brought on board by a passenger may have caused the blast. There are reports the CIA has concluded it was Saudi Arabia's crown prince who ordered the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The finding, reported by the Washington Post, is the most definitive US assessment to date, tying Mohammed bin Salman directly to the killing at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. The White House declined to comment, saying it was an intelligence matter. Theresa May's job appears to be safe for the time being. The British Prime Minister filling 2 vacancies in her cabinet, left by ministers who quit over the Brexit debacle. Little-known lawmaker Stephen Barclay was named Brexit Secretary, while Amber Rudd was reinstated, this time as Work and Pension Secretary. A no-confidence vote was launched against May, despite party whips being told to cancel plans for the day. The CNN journalist who made worldwide headlines after a mid-press conference stoush with US President Donald Trump has returned to work. It comes after a judge forced the White House to return Jim Acosta's media pass. He had his credentials revoked following allegations of assaulting a female staffer last week. For years, young people with debilitating illnesses have been forced into aged care facilities. Now there is hope in sight, with plans for an Australian-first purpose-built hospice to give those patients a proper home.
Matt Van Hook entered the world early at just 28 weeks and has been defying the odds every day since.
We are blessed with every minute we've got with him.
There's been 19 years worth of blessings, but his family don't know how many are left as he battles a terminal brain illness. He's now too old for Bear Cottage, graduating this year from the Children's Hospice at Manly, but he's far too young to live out his final days among the elderly.
He doesn't want to be with people that are older and, that aren't like-minded.
I like to make new friends.
We know that young people who have a life-limiting illness don't have many options in New South Wales.
But today, plans have been unveiled for an Australian-first youth hospice dedicated to young adults, offering respite and accommodation for up to 8 families preparing to say goodbye to a loved one.
They get the care at the highest level that they need at that particular point in their life.
Slated for the old Manly Hospital site, the state government has gifted the land and pledged $2 million each year for operating costs, ensuring families can access the hospice for free. But the cost of the build will need to come from the community through fundraising. It'll need at least $20 million as a starting point, but if more comes in, the design could be expanded to cater for more young people.
The community may come and be so generous that we can build bigger, better.
It's hoped construction will begin in 2020. Alice Monfries, NBN News.
Coming up after the break, AGL makes a power play for customers. How much could you save? And we take a look at the rise of Australia's soccer superstar.
Doug and Natalie were at a car insurance ad for Yui 5 years ago. Hey guys.
Hi.
They saved $304 back then. Guys, tell me about being with Yui.
It's just been great being with Yui all these years. We've really enjoyed it. We've saved a lot of money. Every time we need to ring up, make a claim, there's always someone there on the end of the phone, ready to take our call. Yeah, Yui are great.
Car insurance that can save you lots and give you great service. Think Yui. Call someone through Yui or go to yui.com.au.
Update your tech and save now at Domain. This HP X360 laptop, hot price only $796. Or upgrade to this HP with an Intel Core i5 processor for $1288. Many more deals plus 50 months interest free. Now at Domain. Domain's 5 big brands TV sale. Bonus Synchrone tools with selected TVs 65-inch or larger. Plus bonus Domain gift cards on selected TVs and audio. Like this Samsung 65-inch, only $19.95. But hurry, ends Monday at Domain.
Kinder Chocolate is made especially for kids. With kid-sized portions, a yummy milky centre, and the taste that kids love. Kinder Chocolate, made for kids.
No, that's weird. Could have got top-notch cover for way less. You said it, Jax. What the?
Get award-winning cover for less with Budget Direct Insurance Solved.
Are you ready for spicy buffalo chicken at Subway? Made with 100% chicken breast marinated in spicy buffalo sauce with a creamy blue cheese dressing. New at Subway.
That's my kind of spicy. Oh.
Beacon's in a click frenzy with 20% off all lights and fans. 20% off all lights and fans this week only. Hurry! Beacon Lighting's click frenzy sale ends this Sunday.
New Nivea Cellular Hyaluron Filler. Its effective formula visibly plumps,